everyone, MAUIBooYa, here with the real donut, and
That's me.
health and wellness, right? You don't just want cash flows, you want those, but you gotta have your health, your body, your mind, your spirit. Everything's got 1000x. If you don't have your health, if you don't have prayer, if you don't have your spiritual life, you absolutely have nothing.
I weigh about, I must be over 200 pounds.
We're gonna do a lot of walking. Walking is actually key. I would say it's like the #1 secret to burning fat.
Wow, wow, wow. Look at that view.
Yeah, beautiful morning. Kind of bones going a little bit. Oh. Usually just kind of start, just make sure you're doing good form.
Okay.
Kind of come down.
Tip.
Health and wellness, first day of MAUIBooYa. We're 1000xing. We're gonna get a workout in earlier today. Take you for a journey. We're gonna be vlogging, we're gonna be blogging, we're gonna be doing off-roading. Even got my handsome son over there. He's got his camera out, ready to rock. So how are you feeling so far, man? You get a good night's sleep?
Oh, I mean, here at the Island Project, I got the best night's sleep ever. I feel rejuvenated. Yeah.
He's driving Iceman too, so we'll be taking that out today, and then we're going to Flagship Mega Retreat 1, take you on the journey. Always 1000x your friends, hang out with successful people, you lift each other up. That's how you get big gains in life. First, let's chat like what's in the news. All the banks have been failing, dollar collapse, Oracle bailout Omaha. Warren Buffett says more banks are going to collapse today. He says, don't worry about it.
He'll get bailed out.
No big deal, he says. Yeah, he's going to get bailed out.
Like last time.
Yeah, just like last time. I mean, he put in $5 billion of Goldman Sachs, and then basically that was backstopped by U.S. taxpayers. These guys are too big to fail, and he fails.
But you guys are going to pay for it.
Yeah, and he fails to tell the American people the truth. And this is what has always pissed me off about the 2008-09 financial collapse.
Yeah.
Everything that just happened is like these guys are in a position of strength and power. They have money. They have power. They could just stand up for what is right and take a stand and be like, yeah, this is wrong. Stealing from taxpayers, creating inflation, because that's what they won't tell you.
Yeah, that's
inflation is the tax. So all the numbers are lies, of course, by the central bank and the shadow stats that they're basically giving us on a day-to-day basis. They came out today, they said, oh, inflation, the CPI is down a percentage point. No, it isn't. Go to any store and buy something, and how expensive is everything? Gas, oil, all that's lies too. Electric cars. No, you want to be invested in oil right now. You want to be invested in coal, because at some point the grid goes down, all these electric cars fail. They're all connected to a hive mind.
Right.
It's a massive surveillance state. It gives the state imminent power over your ability to have freedom of movement, tell you where you can or cannot go. I mean, it's the Minority Report type weapon, basically, where your doors lock and they take you to a camp someday. People said self-driving cars were a conspiracy theory. Now it's not. So these cars can be overridden by the deep state, and if they don't like you, you're done.
Right. If you remember, Putin's like friend or bodyguard or whatever, car just on the highway, just perfectly left the highway into a car. So it could also be used as like a rocket.
Walking this will give you an idea of just how big this property is. Gives you kind of the epicness of it.
I want to look at the one. I've never seen coffee before.
Yeah.
So it's very fascinating to me. Something I drink every single day. So those are the coffee beans. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, I mean, it's very early, so like you can taste the bitterness in it.
If you watched Christopher 10 years ago, he said everything that's happening right now. But now you're seeing 10 years in the future with ChatGPT. There's more to it than what we have.
Yeah, this is just what they've released to the public. And
yeah, if I like want to do a stock trade, it will say suspended, you're not allowed
yeah,
to.
or run us a profitable social media campaign with a small budget with maximum margins and create an advertising campaign to sell XYZ product. It won't let you do it.
Right.
But they're running it. So they're running other algorithms like how to take over the world, how to trade on the stock market against retail to profit. All the big banks are implementing this technology. I mean, they're asking any question that they can think of. And the real reason Elon Musk bought Twitter, he's buying the AI conscious real mind. All it is data. but it's in real time. So he's acquiring all this data, building out the hive, complete ownership over it. And then it's also a part of the deep state web. But eventually all that data, which is the new oil, gets plugged into the new beast system, which is the chips in your head, the mark of the beast, the Neuralink chips, which they're just about to start human trials. But people don't know this. Synchron, it's a competitor owned by Bill Gates and also Peter Thiel. Their clinical trials have already started. So they already got chips going into people's brains.
Oh, wow.
Everyone's focused on Neuralink and the monkeys and the pigs, because that's what they think of you. They think you're an oinking pig or a freaking monkey playing Tetris. So they definitely want to experiment on human brains. But the thing that I'm pointing out, the focus is on Musk.
And ChatGPT was Elon Musk's creation pretty much. When it started, he funded the whole thing. So he,
Absolutely.
Power broker behind.
Yeah, all these guys are the same people that own the entire internet, govern it, all the modern technology of the internet, and you bring up a perfect classic point. In all these figures, Sam Altman and others, they're all a part of the same mafia. It's one big PayPal mafia.
The dollar, I'm looking out for something I like to call the Omega events, because if you look at the Greek, the alphabet system, you had all these different things they named after things that locked down the world. And the last letter is 24, which is Omega, which you can see on the dollar bill. The Alpha and the Omega. So George Washington is the Alpha, and then he's in the Omega. That could be Adam Weishaupt, not even George Washington, because it looks very similar. All these bank things are happening worldwide right now. Collapse of SVB at location 33. Tragic event that happened on this Monday, Moon Day, money, M-O-N. It's all symbolic, and I believe that there's symbolic rituals happening through banking, as banking is maritime law and water rituals. So it's water, cash flow, liquid assets. Water's a solvent. So companies dissolve or they get absorbed, their debt gets absorbed. In the bank, I'm sure everybody knows about that, the river bank and the current sea. There's the sea right there. Maritime law, going back to Knights Templar, going back to Pirates of the Caribbean. I believe this event that's going to take place in 2024, because Omega is the 24th letter. The 24th letter to the English alphabet is X. X.com, Twitter just renamed Twitter X Corp. Even that word, corporation, corpse. But X is the 24th letter, just like Omega. And all these people that are connected to this new currency, this future currency, which will have to come with the collapse of powerful countries, because the way the whole Jekyll Island Federal Reserve is pretty much created was to destroy competition. So why wouldn't these powerful brokers of currency want to weaken everybody to an equal playing field and fund it? Fund the wars and the debt. The debt and the interest is their stream of cash flow to create.
How much money are they making in Ukraine right now? An insane amount of money.
Yeah.
And it resets the system, which is what they want. Collapse the Western Empire through war, inflation, and basically transfer the power to the East in the BRICS nation. I mean, I think all Washington, D.C., honestly, is China now.
Yeah, by weakening America, keeps it a level playing field.
Fractional reserve banking system. A lot of people don't know this. I keep saying it. It's not even fractional anymore. They removed the reserve requirement for all the big banks, all the too big to fail in 2020. Used to be 10%. So there's no money anymore. It's all gone. That's why Warren scumbag Buffett is warning of more bank failures. But he says, don't worry about it, guys. All right, so that concludes day one with General Greene and 1000X and Donut Factory here. Donut, what'd you think, man? Day one, pretty sick in MAUIBooYa, right?
Amazing.
Absolutely, dude. The air quality.
I haven't seen any of those planes in the sky, making clouds.
Absolutely gorgeous. Make sure to subscribe. By the way, links below and or up here. That's AMTV, of course. Also follow us at the Donut. What is it? Subscription? How do they subscribe?
Donut.
I'll include links in the description box below. We got more content coming. We got freaking epic podcasts. Make sure to subscribe to Rent Maui Jeeps as well on YouTube. Links below, because we got content coming from multiple different angles. We're giving you tours of the island, everything that we're doing here at Island Project, motivation, so much more, just great content, geopolitics. We love you guys so much. Thank you for everything that you do for us, and 1000X, baby.